Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. So I want to do a series of videos to talk about my experience as both a child and an adult with abusive relationships. The topics of my videos will be both my experiences as a child with abusive parents and my experience as an adult with one abusive relationship. I don't really feel confident putting my face to videos at this point. I know there are a good deal of people on YouTube who do really awesome, great, and helpful videos where they do put their face to videos, and I just don't feel confident doing that yet. I don't know why, I just don't. Maybe I will in the future, just for my first few videos. I just don't yet. So I hope you guys can be forgiving about that and understand that it is very intimidating to put my story out here. But I feel that this is helpful for me, and I just want to continue on doing this without my face, so I hope that's okay. So I wanted to make my first video just talking a little bit about myself. I'm nearly 30 years old. I experienced having a parental figure. She was my stepmother, but I might as well say she was my mother figure because my biological mother passed away when I was an infant, and my stepmother was present in my life from the time I was an infant all the way till I was 18. That's when I moved out of the house. And though she was never officially diagnosed, because if you talk to her, there is absolutely nothing wrong with her, I'm pretty sure that she is textbook narcissistic personality disorder. I never knew what that term meant until after college. I had always assumed that my family unit was pretty normal, if not, just having a very strict and angry mother. I assumed that she was just more strict than other mothers, and that perhaps I was maybe not as well behaved as other children. Though looking back, that was not the case at all, and I had a very distorted, very, very sad, warped view of what healthy relationships were. I have noticed, after I figured out what she was and what her problems were, and I will speak at length about that in other videos. I was already finished with college, so I was about 23, and I had a series of long-term relationships. Well, not that many, maybe 2 or 3 relationships that had lasted at least 2 years with very nice people. But I had started to notice that there was a pattern with me as well, with being afraid of long-term commitment, maybe would be a good way to say it. I just was afraid of marriage. I was afraid of staying with someone or trusting someone long-term. And I didn't think there was an association between the way I was raised and my problems with relationships. Up until a few years ago, I got into a relationship with someone that I thought was the most perfect man I had ever met. And he was the first man that I thought that I would marry. I think I was 26 at the time. I could be wrong. I'm not the best at numbers, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm not the best at remembering explicit years. I think I was 26. So I met this guy, and within a few months, I thought this could be the one. And I don't ever remember thinking that about anyone. And this relationship ended up being very, very scary in a way. It lasted only a year and a half, about a year and a half, and it ended up being a very emotionally abusive relationship. And it made me doubt a lot of things about myself. If I was sane, if he was sane, if, maybe I was the one with the problem, if he was the one with the problem, maybe both of us were. So it encouraged me to go and actually reevaluate what happened in my childhood, take a look at myself in a deeper perspective and work on myself. So that's what these videos are going to be about. I will talk at length about both my childhood experiences and my adult experiences, and I hope that these videos are more just kind of like therapy for myself than anything else. And maybe they'll help you too. So that's kind of it for this first video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm sorry I'm not showing my face, but I don't think that's necessary for the topic of these videos at this time. So that's it.